Am I in beast form?
Okay.
No.
All right. Everything's good.
I have 0 armor slots.
The metal
I think you
beneath
used
your
them.
boots
Wow.
is glowing a dull, angry orange. The room is screaming with the sound of groaning iron and high-pressure steam drowning out your senses. Terrence's fire has melted the outer bone cage, but the core of the parasite is still clinging to the axle. Silas, did Silas go towards with you, or did you say I'm just going to go by myself?
I think he was gonna stay, right?
No,
I
he was
thought he
gonna.
was
Oh no,
going
he
around.
He was following you guys.
Silas,
I thought
Silas
it
was
was
he's
here.
following you.
Yeah. I
And
thought
I-
it was following
He
Michael.
was here,
Or-
and then you like teleported.
He went here.
Yeah,
He's
then he
on this
crossed
platform
over
somewhere.
here, and now he's in the middle.
I don't know.
So
where
you're
he's
going
at
to
right
this. You're going to the console by yourself,
now.
which is over here.
Mm.
Okay.
'Cause
Anyways,
he has the stuff on him.
the clock is ticking. 3 rounds remain up here. What do you do?
It,
We have the spotlight. What I figured out is if we just don't roll with fear, we
Is
good.
the sound working for you guys?
No, I don't hear.
I don't hear anything,
Hold on.
but
I might have muted it. Did I mute it?
No.
no.
Only I think mute for yourself.
I don't think I muted it. But it's not on. Oh, there it is.
Oops. Sorry, the volume was turned down to 20%.
Can you give me a refresher real quick, John, on if these white spiders are in the game or they're not?
They're just kind of crawling everywhere.
Okay.
They're not necessarily on your level. It's just these guys are on your level.
There's a hand.
I
Right.
would like to do something. If I
Yeah, this is like the top
if
of the
make
turn.
a melee attack, knock them back to close range. Okay, I'd like to do something.
Okay.
I would like to move to this guy.
Which guy? Sorry.
The guy to the top of me, north of me,
Okay.
and I would like to make an attack roll. Forceful push. So make an attack roll with your primary weapon against the target. On a success, you deal damage and knock them back to close range.
Okay.
Oh, oops. Is that gonna work for me? That's not right. Attack roll. 12 with hope.
12 with hope. Hold on.
Does it hit?
Lost it. Where's my stat block? Here it is. Okay, sorry. 12 with hope. That's a miss. Okay. In retaliation, this pipe skulker is going to grab a hold of your ankles and pull. And attempt to pull you like down to a lower level.
I was trying to do to him.
Okay, let's see here.
Should have done.
Where are my stat blocks? Actually, it's just going to attack you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did my roll
Oh.
not show up in your thing?
No.
Okay, well, it didn't hit.
3 misses.
I'm going to spin a fear and let the big parasite, the twisted growth, go. Now this is, bear in mind. Wait, did the music go away again?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Well, anyways, bear in mind, this Terrence had like previously last turn grab a hold of the bone cage that's surrounding the growth and like lit it on fire, and it like cracked and burned, and at least this quarter of the bone cage has been like just turned to ash. With that, some of the fire does singe the growth itself, and you can see it pulsing and kind of violently, aggressively, like moving. Within the depths of this arena, you feel Terrence on both sides of you stretch like just pillars shooting up into the air, come up and whip at you. Let's see, I don't have a stat block for this. It's kind of a homebrew character here, but oh yeah, I rolled a d20. $22. Does that hit?
It does hit.
Okay. And it's going to do... That is 9 points of physical damage.
Okay. And that would put me into major damage, but I'm going to use an armor slot
Okay.
to bring it down by 1 point.
Okay.
All right.
Last thing, I'm gonna spend one more fear die, and this is just for movement.
Yeah, get the fear counter down.
This gonna crawl here. This gonna crawl here. This skulker goes right there. All right. You guys can then take back the spotlight.
Oh, go ahead.
Just real quick, but if it didn't like take an action to put itself out, it is still on fire. So it takes
yes,
2d6.
yes. Was it the 2d6?
Yeah, 2d6. I can roll.
Go ahead and roll it.
It's 8
Nice.
damage or 8 attack. Or
Fire.
Right? 8 points of fire
Yeah.
damage, right?
fire damage, yeah.
Okay, that will put it in the minor threshold.
Yeah, she doesn't hear me.
All right, so let's go ahead and just have either Terrence or Kale move this turn. Once both of you take a turn here, we'll go ahead and do the countdown to 2.
I am still cloaked, by the way.
Countdown to. Oh,
Okay.
are you going?
You can go first. And
Okay.
Jordan is working, by the way.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if what's very close range.
5 to 10 feet.
5 to 10 feet.
Closest 10 to 30.
Okay, I don't think it'll work. I'm going to. Let's see. The very. You know what? I'm just going to use my hand runes. I don't normally just use them, but they're my weapon,
Okay.
my primary weapon. I'm gonna do that. Gonna roll. It's 18
Nice.
of hope.
18 with hope. What are you
Yeah.
attacking? Sorry.
It's a hand rune, a magical weapon. Basically, it's like a wand, but it's
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What are you attacking?
the main,
Okay.
the big threat.
Let's see. That hits.
Okay. Could do that. That's 8 damage, and then I'm going to
Okay.
use my Capron Leap. When you succeed on an attack against a target within melee range, you can mark a stress to kick yourself off them, dealing an extra 2d6 damage and knocking back either yourself or the target to very close range. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
2d6 damage?
Yeah. So that's another 11.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
passes into the major threshold.
And I'm going to move to very close. So like,
Okay.
I just
going
kind of want to get
take
away
off
from
your
that
armor
bug.
to drop that down to a minor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use that. So he flicks his wrist, and then just does kicks off and does a backflip off the thing to land further away, and then that's his turn.
And if you've ever been kicked by a goat, you know how much damage it does.
11.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
it favors one foot over the other, so that's why it's like not an
Yeah.
even number. Okay.
Yeah. And that's his turn.
Kale?
I am going to attack this closest one to me.
Okay.
My dagger. Let's see. Do you have advantage if you're hidden or cloaked?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Like sneak?
Yeah. No.
9?
Yeah, with an advantage. Jeez.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Okay. Well, I am out of the hidden /
Status.
yeah. And can I move to like behind them?
Yeah.
Just so I could be a little
Okay.
bit closer.
Yeah. You run forward and kind of like do a little, you know, those free runners. They do like a side flip.
Yeah.
They like tuck in their
Realizing-
legs and they flip like a barrel roll. So you run forward and kind of barrel roll over them.
From his normal height, I would have hit him.
Okay, so that will put us at
I just realized is that we all like kind of have horns. We could have been the 4 hornsmen.
Oh no!
That doesn't
all right.
doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
No.
Okay, so as you move,
Some people have
into,
ADHD.
This is the second to last stage. Let's see. The hot oil begins to spray. And you hear in the back Silas screaming, "The rivets are popping! We're running out of time!"
For what?
Before that turn happens, he's gonna climb. I need like a little. Anyways, he's probably at the top of this right here. I don't know why the music keeps stopping. Getting auto kicked.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Thank you for that. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Anybody want to go?
I messed it up last time when I went first.
I feel like I just went.
I just went.
Yeah. No, let's do.
I can
Why
go.
does Michael? No.
Get out of here.
Michael, no, why don't you go first? Because we just went.
Okay. I like this force push idea, but I'm going to try to do it on the bone structure because I just realized that maybe we should be focusing on that and not these other people. So I will try to move on the other side. I want to be within 5 feet of Terrence, if possible.
Okay.
And then I would like to make a. What happens if I try to make a forceful push attack on this structure?
On the structure itself, I don't think much would
Will
happen.
it give it any like damage to the like kind of blow the bones away from it, like a persevere or something?
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
would say so. Okay. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage.
On the attack.
Yeah.
Well, what it says is on a success, it adds damage.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay, yeah,
the
that's
kind of
fine. Yeah,
bonus.
I would
That's
I would be okay
that's
with
the
that.
bonus of the feature.
Then no advantage. Sorry.
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. 23 with hope.
23 with hope. Yeah, it hits.
Nice.
15.
Plus 6, so 21.
And
then it says the idea is that it knocks somebody back, but if it can't get knocked away, I don't know. Maybe just
wow, okay, 21.
pushes away some of the structure.
Yeah, that reached far into the severe territory. So that should be
And can I
-3.
spend a hope? Can I spend a hope to make them temporarily vulnerable?
Sure.
Okay. I'll do that. So the bone thingy is vulnerable now.
Okay.
Hint, hint.
All right. Okay. I just kind of. I mean, this thing has suffered an enormous amount of damage. I'm assuming with your, let's see, is a forceful push.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll say for flavor wise, you're able to take one of its like more significant, substantial looking bones, and you're able to slam your body into it, causing it to break at the base, and then the curvature of the bone spike stabs very deeply into the parasite, and there's a visible, almost an audible screech coming from deep within this fan, this parasite. As a result, it's lost a lot of its I don't know. It feels like it was almost inflated. Now it's kind of lost its mass a little, but it seems to be on death's door.
Good deal.
Come here. Okay. Who's next?
Thanks for your help.
It's on death's door.
Like,
I'll go again.
I can go. I'm gonna. Gosh, what if I just? Does anyone want to do a tag team? I feel like we haven't used the feature yet. Kind of do it,
I think I might be too far for that.
or I guess specifically Michael.
I'll tag team. I don't know what it is.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So my thought is Terrence uses his Capron leap. I can jump anywhere within close range, and then while he's in the air, he transforms into a bear.
Okay.
And
Bethany didn't come home with that.
let's see.
I think she was.
And then just does an attack. I don't know if can I do all those at the same time? I probably should have asked first.
Let's see.
But-
With a tag team,
Sure.
what's the deal with?
I
What
think
are the limitations to it?
I think it's just it just helps with the rolls.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
On a roll with hope, all
3
pieces.
hope.
So you both have to spin, right?
No, wait. Oh, each player can choose to spend 3 hope. Oh, I didn't realize that.
To initiate a tag team roll.
Do you have 3 hope?
I have 3 hope, but it sounds like you
I have 3
have
hope.
Yeah. But we both don't have to. I think only the person to initiate it has to.
Each
only
player
person
can
that
choose.
initiates.
It's each player can choose to spend 3 hope and initiate a tag team roll. So anyone who wants to go into
Be
this
in it.
tag team roll has to spend 3 hope.
Okay.
Okay.
So you both will make a separate action roll. But before resolving the roll's outcome, choose one of the 5 rolls to apply both of your results. Choose one of the rolls to apply. Okay.
All right. Let's see here. So I think we can both roll damage.
Chosen.
Counter.
Both players make separate action rolls.
I guess I don't really understand what makes this so powerful, other than
Well,
you both
get
roll
to
damage in
choose
it.
the roll.
What?
You both roll damage, and you add the total
Oh.
together.
Okay.
And you get to pick the roll that you get to pick the roll that succeeds. So
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna roll. Oh, it's a
11 with
crit with
so
Oh,
this
it's
is what I'm just doing. I'm putting the sword out, and then Michael is gonna jump and then land in like, you know what I mean, like a fence post pounder.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
He's gonna like put it out, and then he has to land on it.
Oh,
Oh, that's damage. That's not right.
Yeah, that's not
Oh.
right.
boo.
That's the attack roll.
Well,
19 with fear.
Oh,
I-
no.
got a crit first. So if you only
Oh,
need one of
so-
them,
We'll take
You only
that one.
choose one, but I get to get two fear for this.
wait, what?
So it
Wait.
says
Oh.
on a roll with
okay.
hope, all PCs gain a hope. On a roll of fear, GM gains a fear with each PC involved.
But isn't it? It's so do.
Oh,
my
I'm
gosh.
sorry. You're choosing yours, right?
And I
The
just
chosen
chose
roll,
crit.
yeah.
So we
Okay,
both
okay.
get hope.
Yeah, sorry. You both get hope. I don't get anything.
It looks
And
like fear,
then-
doesn't it? The purple and blue.
I wish they would have chose a
we
different
both-
color.
I know. We
Both
can't
roll
change it,
damage?
can we?
yeah, I think we both rolled damage.
14.
10. So do you add them up? I think you add them together. Add the totals together to determine the damage dealt. So it might not matter, but if it matters, whether it's magical or physical.
Yeah, it won't matter. All right. Tell me how
So
you do
it's-
this.
I think
Yeah.
you see Terrence leap over Michael, and he turns into a bear, and he slashes him, and then he does a barrel roll to the side, to the
Uh-huh.
side,
Oh, they are.
to give space to Michael, who then. Are you doing the action you described? No, no.
Yeah. And then I dab in a little bit. And then I
Yeah.
just imagine that the bear just like smashes it extra far in.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. On top of that, so as you feel the blade sink in further into the parasite, almost a feel in the hilt of the sword, your great sword. You can feel like a crack deep within the parasite. Basically makes its way into your sword, and you can feel that that threshold where the parasite really let's see, kind of gives, and at the same time the blades of the fan, it seems like whatever is holding it, seizing the fan, the blades, seems to relent, and as the blade starts spinning faster and faster, and like an industrial grinder, you can see just spewing out from you can't really see over the top of it, but you can see kind of pretty grotesque looking scene where it's just shooting purplish flesh out into the atmosphere with also purplish steam and liquid, but it's just throwing it everywhere. With that, let's see.
Just will be our turn, right?
Yes, but
You can spend a fear still, I guess.
He can spend 8.
Huh?
So he's got 8 fear
Oof.
still.
Cheating. I'm supposed to look
Okay.
at that.
As the let's see, as all that kind of subsides, what you're left with is just the
This-
almost satisfying hum of the fan blade just whirling, and the instant like humidity, humid air, kind of the suffocating air in this room gets drier and cooler as all the contaminated air gets sucked out.
What happens to the critters?
It seems like they kind of just skitter away and crawl back into the crevices and stuff like that. So everything, the room kind of is left to be a mess, but anything that was once a danger to you poses no threat now.
No, by the way, I'm sorry. You do get to keep your hope. I misread that
Okay.
because the tip talks about it. Sorry. So you get to keep your 3 hope on top of that. Sorry.
Talk about a deal.
Talk about a steal of a deal.
It's kind of like using the command action. What is it? Command bonus action for fighter.
Yeah, I guess so.
But like anybody could do it in a sense.
Nice. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Okay. I think that's pretty much it. You see Silas kind of like make its way to you guys and goes, "Wow, I guess you didn't need this after all." And he kind of like presses on his grease gun.
Still might be good to grease it now.
Yeah.
You know.
He looks up at kind of the mountain of bone and purple, and he's like kind of like hands it to you, the grease gun.
Is there like a big arrow to where it goes?
Well, that's a good question. I was just gonna shoot it right on the axle of the fan blade, but
I yell over, do I need to stop it at the console?
he goes,
Yeah.
better not. Especially as well as it's humming now. I just best to let the engine go.
I'll go over and just like. Well, what I'm imagining as a grease gun is very different than I think maybe what you're imagining, but
Yeah,
Use
no.
the grease gun to-
Yeah, if you find a little nub that you can like.
okay.
I was just trying to think of what an industrial one would look like.
It's the one in Wizard of Oz, but just bigger. Just like
Yeah, well, we'll just say that you're able to locate the the port
Grease circ.
to insert the grease gun. All right, so
Okay.
you see Terrence point at all the broken bits of bone, and he just goes like, "No, that's what I call a grind." But But
Okay.
where,
Oh yeah.
Uh,
So, anyways, the room is quiet again, and all you hear is the solid thrum of the fan. All critters have left the premise, and by all accounts, you have succeeded in turning the fan back on, the siphon, and if all is in working order, the bowl of the hollow should be clear of the purple smog. So in this room, there's not, like I said, it's a mess.
Dude, I wrote a
But you're
note
welcome to look
myself.
around.
Use forceful push to kill the plant.
No.
I thought the same thing as old me.
Hey, is that hand still there
Which hand?
on the bottom? Remember you
No,
said there
I
was
think
a
I
hand.
mentioned that. I'm not sure why it populated a couple of hands, but they're not actually there.
Oh,
they're more
I
like
thought-
throwing guns.
Oh,
I just feel like there's a place we don't know about called the Upside Down that we can just step through. I heard fairy tales of this.
I would like to look around for anything that maybe was like, well, anything unique, right? But it would also be interesting to know if this was intentional, like they planted it here or they caused it to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe some runes or something like that. I don't know how that would work, but just like, was this an accident or did they intentionally stop this?
Okay. Hold on. I'm having trouble loading up a sheet.
Do you guys think that the guards were really not refusing to come down here because of some
What?
scam, or was it just too dangerous?
I think it's probably too
I mean,
dangerous.
it wasn't.
Anything.
It wasn't that dangerous,
I mean,
right? Like we did pretty good.
I think we're pretty fantastic, though. I don't
We
know
didn't
if
even have
that-
help from. I almost called it Narcool. Kale. He didn't do anything.
right. Okay. Okay, buddy.
You know what? I didn't even see him the whole time.
The whole time. Yeah, where he just disappeared. Silas, did you see him anywhere?
Well, he was in front of me and he poof was gone.
I was standing so still,
Is
became invisible.
that how that works? Huh. Just-
Shit.
That's pretty good.
What the- why am I having so much trouble?
I
loading
think
up?
it maybe was a conspiracy.
Can we look? Can Terrence look for a source for this? Well, the purple haze is on the outside, right? It's just because we're in the bowl that it comes here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, do we want to investigate how this came about?
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
Well, we are.
he's
Is there a
making-
It's just
This is
let me go ahead and roll a I guess it would be a recall, analyze, comprehend, perceive, sense, navigate. An instinct check. or knowledge check, whichever one you want to use.
22 fear.
Okay. As you look around the room, you find a you find in the corner a decomposing body. Sitting in the back corner here. Okay. And this body doesn't look like it's like down to the bone. But it does look like it's been here for a little bit. On the body, there's not much to recognize. It seems like the clothes have been eaten away. The skin mostly. There's some parts of the bone showing. But of note, there really isn't anything besides an amulet and a dagger. Oh, and one more thing, since you roleplayed decent, there is also a ring.
I was kind of wonder if there's a heart,
A heart?
Oh,
dagger, and a
Oh.
heart.
Oh my word. This guy.
No, but what you
So-
find is an amulet, a ring, and a dagger.
Oh.
I'll do is
Alright.
kind of like kind of pick them up carefully, I guess.
Mhm.
Since I'm a butler, I have white gloves.
After all this time.
And I pick them up and like move them to a space where everybody can see them, and we can get a better look all together at like what's going on.
His
Yeah.
finger's still attached to the ring. Just
Yeah,
pops
no,
off.
everything's still, the amulet's still around his neck, the ring's still on his finger.
Hmm.
Okay, so you lay him down in open space.
Can we try to identify him? Or like,
How does that work in Dagger?
what's our friend's name? What's that?
Silas?
Silas?
Yeah.
Silas. Can you get over? Do you recognize any of these?
Do you recognize the person?
This
We should
is that
say.
a body?
I mean, we just fought a skeleton hedge. The body kind of comes with the landscape.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Can I just give you some advice? It's really good in our line of business to, once somebody's dead, you think it's a thing, not a person. You know, it just kind of removes.
okay.
Just think of it as a thing.
He like whispers to nothing and says, "Sounds pretty dehumanizing." Okay.
Whoa, we're not all humans.
None of us are.
No.
Dehumanoidings. Okay. No, I don't recognize this fella. Not that
No,
there's much to recognize.
No, the accoutrement, the the rings, the amulet.
Okay. As you look at these three items, you find that the dagger is really well made. And it looks like it's been used too, which kind of is a testament to how the craftsmanship of it and how useful it might have been to this wearer or this person. As for the amulet, it's not overly ornate. It does seem to be magical, but you're unsure without closer study. And finally, the ring. There does not seem to be a any magic coming from it that you can feel or observe. It's more of a signet ring, though it looks like it's been damaged and worn, and it's hard to make out what's exactly on it. But it does seem like the shape of a vulture, but you're not sure.
The amulet is the shape of a vulture. Dagger seems.
No,
Wait, the ring is in the shape of a
ring
vulture?
is its shape.
Yeah, the
And
ring.
maybe has like an imprint on it.
Yeah, it's got an imprint of what seems like a vulture.
Amulet is
It looks normal.
maybe magical. I don't know.
But Silas is like, I really can't make out anything.
Okay. Do we want to divvy this up? Sorry, Silas. Yeah, you didn't really fight, so you didn't. You don't get a piece.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not really a grave robber myself.
Oh,
It's
it's not a grave
Remember-
robber, man.
They're not.
to be
people.
fair, he wasn't in a grave. He or she wasn't in the grave. It's more like ground robbing. I don't. It's not.
We're not robbing anything.
Yeah. Oh,
First of all,
living off the land, right?
yes.
Yeah, it's just like a berry from a bush. But
I would like to have the ring.
Okay.
okay, I think you would do better with daggers, but tell me otherwise, Kale.
Yeah, that's fine. I like daggers.
Okay.
Okay,
Daggers.
then I will take the amulet.
So
I'll be Mr. Two Amulets. I still got the Bitcoin one.
Oh, yeah. I need to speak of that. I need to go spend some time.
Presumably.
It's so time.
one second here. I'm trying to find a way to. How do I type in this thing?
You could probably tell me what it is. Tell us
What?
what each stuff is. We can search for the equipment.
I can't even open chat. What's wrong with my Discord?
Oh.
Okay. Anyways,
the,
do you have the book, right?
I mean, in the character sheet,
I have the
you
book.
go to equipments, you could do manage equipment, and you can search for the equipment. So,
Okay.
and then you can add it to your equipment, so you have it in your character sheet.
Gotcha. So one of the equipment is, for the amulet, it's called an elusive amulet,
Okay.
and for the dagger, it's an improved dagger.
Oh, okay, cool.
Unfortunately, the ring is not anything but just a signet ring.
Signet ring. Don't worry. I'm going to be a part of a secret society.
You know, interesting. Michael might be better off with the amulet as well. can activate the amulet to become hidden until you move. While hidden in this way, you remain unseen if an adversary moves to where they would normally see you. And even if an adversary moves to where they would normally see you.
Yeah, that's basically the cloaked function.
Yeah.
Or sorry, yeah, cloaked.
Yeah, but I'm not like a sneaky kind of player.
Yeah, but if you become hidden and I become a bird,
Okay.
Oh,
I understand what you mean now.
we can just and he can become hidden on his own right, you know.
it's just gonna go poof.
Okay.
We could vanish pretty quick. Is that acceptable? I'm just gonna give you the amulet as well. I
You want
can't
to trade? You want the signet ring?
I mean, you can keep that if that's that. It seemed like your heart was set on that.
My heart was set on that for whatever
It
reason.
just, I want you to have the amulet for my own sake. So
We go poof poof.
I will use it to protect you.
it sounds good.
Or hide.
Or hide.
Okay, so I give Michael, or Terrence gives Michael the amulet as well.
Okay.
We're gonna be the team be gone.
We we could vanish. I can also turn into spiders.
As
though
quickly
people
as
don't like
Bitcoin.
spiders.
I mean, Blackwater Trading Company.
Bitcoin.
Blackwater Trading Company.
We can be like those bitcoins that last for a moment and then just vanish without a
the
trace. Those
The cat coin,
Hey,
the spider coin.
yeah. Okay.
As far as the rest of the room, it's you don't see anything of note. Just kind of the intricacies of a convergence of pipes, but I mean, most of it goes over your head.
well, we kind of succeeded, right?
Yeah, I guess Silas, do you have anywhere to go? Do you have a home to go back to, or are you living in these tunnels?
Oh,
Somewhere.
yeah. Well, I'd like to go. I thought he established that he knows Barnaby.
I do think he does know Barnaby. But
Yeah,
I wasn't
maybe.
sure if he knew of Barnaby or just actually was like friends
Yeah.
with him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He like came down here because Barnaby hadn't mentioned, and he wanted to like basically take care of it himself. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I like to go see Barnaby and tell him what we've done, or
Well,
I guess what you three have done."
it sounds like we're going on the same issue, or we're all going to the same place. So let's
It's just go to
do
the-
that.
Okay.
Let's retrace our steps. Does anyone know how to access that dang elevator? I can't remember the chambers. It's something about
Oh no. Fast travel.
fast travel.
Yeah, fast travel. Oh, okay. So narratively speaking, you guys kind of trace your steps back to the hatch that you had accessed through the rusting chain, which is Barnaby's establishment. As you're on your way back, let's see, you basically go through the long first you go through the long hallway that was previously like covered like almost head to toe in that purple haze, but that's clear. You've returned back to where all those pipe skulkers were But as you enter that room, it doesn't seem the room now is it almost as if you've kind of returned the power to the entire infrastructure. So the room is pretty well lit now. Doesn't seem like anything that had previously bothered you is bothering you now. Fast forwarding all that, you guys were able to make it back to the elevator, go up. Apparently the return trip is much easier than going from the above world to the bottom section of this city. So as you as you basically go from the main maintenance route to one of the side routes that you had originally taken to get here, you see a squad of 4 tether guards casting basically a long shadow towards you, and you don't see any of their faces, but the 4 figures outlined ahead of you. One of
We
them
all
walks
disappear
towards
and
you.
leave.
One of them kind of steps forward as the 4 of you make it closer to them, and as you get closer, the details of his face appears before you, and the one that kind of steps forward and talks to you says, well, trespassing on government property, tampering with critical town infrastructure, that's a one way to the cage. Unless, of course, you can pay the environmental cleanup fee.
Team be gone.
And as he says this, the 3
Come
of
on.
them like step forward. One of them has like a, what is it called? A bludgel.
A bludgeon
Bludgeon, yeah.
or a
Yeah.
cudgel.
Cudgel, that's what it is.
Let's try to intimidate them. So I will step forward and kind of like as a both safe in my shadow experience and on the edge of legal, like I'm going to protect them, but like I know it's legal and not legal because I've done some illegal stuff.
Okay.
And use a bold presence to like kind of confront them and be like, listen, we know what you're up to. We actually just fixed the environment, so we're walking out of here scot-free, and if anything happens, we'll be making you pay us the environmental fee. And try to intimidate them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a presence check.
Wow.
I guess you could use a strength
Um,
check if you want.
It's just my ability.
Oh, it's
I
an
spend
ability.
one
Okay.
hope. I spend 1 hope to add strength to my presence check.
Okay.
So presence +2.
Oh, sorry. I spent a fear to make that encounter happen.
Okay. Well, you get another fear.
Okay.
18
Thanks.
with fear.
18 with
Yeah.
fear. Okay.
Back to 9.
12, 24. That's max. That's full 6 off. Okay.
Oh, I have a +2 for my experience too. Do I have to use a hope to do that though?
Yes.
I think you do.
So 20.
20. Okay. You know, as you say that, you see off in the distance another group of figures kind of arrive. These, if you kind of squint your eyes, you can see that these are folks from the lower district of the city. And they're kind of like interested to see what's going on here. And one of the guys behind this figure that had stepped forward to basically threaten you, like leans in and taps the guy, and it's like, and you can hear him, Sergeant Vance. We got the locals behind us. It's probably best to not make a scene. And you see him like peer over his shoulder. It goes, well, lucky for you, mercenaries, I don't have the manpower to waste on you today.
I mean, you certainly didn't have it for the tunnel, so understandable.
We have other rabble rousers that we have to take care of. So we'll be taking our leave. Yeah. And then he like turns around and starts walking away.
Nice.
I will say it didn't. He left not necessarily intimidated by you three, but mostly by the crowd that was watching. He didn't want to do anything that was incriminating. Not that he cared for the opinions of the less than fortunate. But given the odds, it wasn't going to look good for him and his crew. There does seem to be a little bit of "I'll remember this moment" kind of eyes as he walks away.
I go up to Michael, just put my hand on his shoulder. What a great guy you are to have on our team. Just solve all of our problems, intimidate everybody. Man.
We're probably gonna have to
Silas?
kill them.
I pretend I didn't hear that.
Silas now seems a little bit more sober now that he his lungs are more clear of the purple gas.
Please.
Says that's Sergeant Vance. I don't think you know who you just spoke to.
I mean, I'll say you didn't. I mean, you only got here like a day ago, so.
Okay. Well, if any man's gonna give you trouble, it would be that one. Let's just hope that he forgets about the whole situation, and then, yeah.
Maybe we won't run into him again.
Yeah, we'll be staying at the penthouse. Sweet.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Did you say the penthouse?
Is it
We'll
really a
invite you
penthouse?
over for dinner.
A pen,
Pit boat.
pit and pen chip? Been about
Well, let's just say I didn't know it was a usable room. Anyways,
I mean, you probably wouldn't. No.
I mean, he's never offered it to me.
Goodness. So we go to Barnaby's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
resting
So,
chain.
let's see. Let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break, and then we'll resume. Is that cool with everybody?
Strategic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Cool.
Strategic break.
Strategic break.
We guys, we gotta come up with names for our play. So I think we should if we all disappear or if we want to vanish, it's gonna be called Freebird, and then and that just means you guys go hidden and Terrence flies away.
We just don't tell John our plays.
Yeah,
Free bird, free bird.
free bird. That's part of the fun. But we gotta come up with other play names. I've
I
been
can't
reading
remember. Did
what
Barnaby see me as the slave or as I am now?
he,
I can't remember.
well probably as a slave because
we're traveling together.
Lucerne. We're traveling with Lucerne. And he's like, you can stay.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to come up with a cover story with Silas.
Yeah. I need to get some water real quick.
With the whole family? Memorial Day, how they working?
Well,
That was me having on Saturday. Well, I think they were gonna-
so good.
Yeah.
Pretty enjoying it.
Wow.
What?
I'm watching a video about it's basically talking about Messi and Ronaldo and how crazy they are. In a span of 6 years of them scoring, they had a total of 458 goals. Right?
Whoa.
And then this gets even crazy. He put it up in that same 6 years for the total amount of teams scored. They're number 4 if you just had them together in like in those 6 years goals alone. Bayern is 510, Man City is 475, PSG is 469, and then it's Messi and Ronaldo with 458 goals just by themselves. That's stupid.
All teams
fine.
combined.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah, I was watching a video
insane.
about like because remember when Holland like a couple years maybe like last year or the year before he scored like 50 goals or something like that.
he scored 50.
Or he scored a lot.
Oh.
But they were this guy like basically broke down like what it would take for him to beat Messi or Ronaldo.
It's ridiculous.
And essentially the breakdown was like they were like healthy for so long and just so consistent.
Yeah.
They scored so many goals. Like
Wow. They were saying, well, right now I'm watching a video. They were saying like for the Golden Boot, like for them to win it, normally it would be like 25 something goals.
yeah.
And then when Ronaldo and Messi came, it was like 40, 50, 40, 50, 40,
Yeah,
50. And then
yeah.
when they left, it went back down to like 25 goals. And
Yeah.
that would be considered like elite.
Mhm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see two
Apparently-
players like that ever again. John, I was telling them in the 6-year stretch of Messi and Ronaldo, right? They had the total goals of 458 goals. They are number 4 in that 6-year span of like all times goals against clubs. So like Bayern has 510 goals. And then Man City have 475, then PSG 469, and then it's Messi and Ronaldo 458.
Wow.
That's
What's
just
funny
stupid.
is PSG used to have Messi and Mbappe and Neymar, and they never made it to the Premier League or the Champions League. And then now Dembele, who has like just been terrible forever. He's been like a joke. He's like awesome. It's pretty crazy.
Maybe I should get back into watching soccer again.
Dude, hey, Champions League final, that's always a good one to watch.
It's been like, I want to say almost a decade since I've seen.
Next
Soccer.
Saturday.
Is it the Saturday? Who's playing?
No, next Saturday.
Who's playing?
PSG and I can't remember. Maybe PSG and Arsenal.
Oh.
PSG and Bayern had a game that was 5-4. It was pretty crazy.
Who's the coaches?
Teta. I don't know who coaches PSG.
Mikel?
Mikel Arteta.
Wow, he's come a long way.
I know he's actually a really good coach.
Is he? I remember him as. I liked him as a midfielder. He's always good.
Okay. All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay. So, as you guys return to the resting chain, you find as you kind of
I'm disguised, by the way.
oh, you're back
I
into
just-
disguise. Okay.
Yeah.
You find as you kind of close the hatch, Barnaby's not there to like greet you immediately. Instead, you hear through like outside your immediate walls. There's like kind of a rustling, bustling tavern. It seems like the patrons of the tavern have all arrived, and they're all it's now active. It's open to business. You push open the door, and few turns in the hallways later, you're back into the main room, and you see Barnaby behind the bar. He just finished giving one of the guys at the end of the bar a drink. He looks over at you and smiles, and you see him pull out 3 mugs and begins to fill them.
Told you we were getting the penthouse.
The pin boat.
Pit boat.
So assume that you come up to the counter. He slides 3 foaming ales across the counter to you guys. And says, "Well, you actually did it."
There's a
Deal.
lot of bone and flesh monster stuff in there. Not exactly sure what happened. You don't happen to have a local necromancer, do you?
Not that I'm aware of. It sounds like they gave you a bit of trouble. It looks like you brought Silas back to me.
Yeah. He was very helpful in the fight. You know, he just got right in there.
Terrence is gonna lean in and be like, he might be seeing things. Just let him keep him in the fresh air for a while."
Oh. He's been down there for quite some time, I'm guessing.
But we did find something. And I'll take out the ring and slide it over to him.
As you kind of slide it over, he gets a glance at it, and before you kind of let go, he puts his entire palm over your hand and the signet ring, and he says, he pushes it back. Let's just keep that for now. We'll chat about it later.
Oh, is it the One Ring?
in this
Goes-
completely random adventure. There's just the one ring from Lord of the Rings.
Well, regardless of what happened down there, I do, and I speak for everyone here, that people appreciate it to be able to breathe again. But you kept your word, so here. He drops a heavy rusted iron key onto the table.
So, we were chatting with Silas, and he said something concerning, like he didn't know that the rooms were capable of being occupied.
He glances
Like,
over
it's just
at
because
Silas.
he's not allowed up there.
It is pristine. Never hasn't been touched in a long time.
Sire, who is the last person to stay up there?
I don't usually rent it out. Only for the most esteemed customers.
So, who was the last customer to stay up there?
Do you want the room or not?
Oh, I want it. We'll have it.
Perfect. The entire floor is the penthouse. It's all yours. It may need a little dusting, but it's spacious, roomy, fully furnished, and you're welcome to do with it whatever you please.
Question. How much would it cost us to hire Silas as a servant?
I like how you went from butler to I'm good.
Assistant butler.
Barnaby's like, yeah, well, he's more of a maintenance man.
Our butler just would be a butler.
I wouldn't suggest
Sorry.
asking him to clean things. He usually leaves a mess more than, cleans up after himself.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll do my job then.
Anyways.
We can all help. Plus, I mean, we have a slave right here.
Guys, technically, I'm not your slave.
Speaking of slave, or was it Kale?
Yes, sire.
Well, your master stepped out for a bit. We'll be back before the day's end. Don't get into any trouble.
Did he leave any instructions for me to do?
He left in a hurry, so none that I can remember.
Did he say where he was going?
His business are of his own, and between me and you, I would rather not get involved.
Thank you.
Abandoned. Sad.
Just come talk to us later, if you want to talk in private, you know what I mean.
Will do, and it will be a little bit when the tavern dies down. But expect me before you turn in.
And thanks. And he lifts up the taker. It's like, thanks.
Of course. All right, I got other customers to see too. Enjoy your room.
And is there another a food server besides him that's dealing with other tables?
Yeah,
or
you can
something?
see tavern maids, kind of walking around.
Yeah. I walk up to one of them and like, hey, can we get some chips and guac delivered up to the penthouse? And I give him a bag of gold. We'd really appreciate it.
Bag
A
of
whole
gold.
bag.
Is that a bag? Oh no, a handful. Sorry. I thought that was the small one.
This guy's made of money.
Oh, absolutely, sir. Oh, I didn't knew anybody stayed up at the penthouse, but yeah, we'll send one of the lasses up with the food.
Okay. Sick.
Much appreciated.
Now there are no elevators, so you have to take a couple flights of stairs. But you eventually make it to the top floor, or the top floor lobby. At the very top, there's only one door. It is like a heavy, ornate wooden door with inlay. It's nice. I'm assuming you try to unlock it.
Who has the keys? John?
Left it on a bar.
No, I guess Terrence would have assumed that Michael would have got it, but I don't.
Okay.
I guess if no one got it, Terrence would have.
I'll unlock the door and then like do the thing where you let them go in first.
Okay. I think I said single door, but it is a double door.
Nice.
So you unlock it and you kind of push it open. It is expansive. It's a cavernous loft, but it's covered in a thick layer of dust. It's filled with draped furnitures, some exposed iron pipes, and a massive stone hearth. At the far end, you do see a balcony. But from the door, aside from the description I just gave you, to the balcony, there's quite some distance. It's easily over like 4,000 square feet. What do you guys see? It could be anything from rooms to what kind of furniture, up to your discretion.
Well, there's obviously some hammocks.
Okay.
So,
Off to the left or the right?
Left.
If the balcony's in front of us,
Uh-huh.
sure, left. We'll say that the left side of the room is like the fun zone, and the right side of the room is like the sleeping area.
Wait.
we're just in the to paint the broader picture. So it's boats stacked on top of ships stacked on top of each other, and we have walked to like the officer's cabin at the top of the ship.
Sort
Yeah.
of. Okay, so
Like-
what I had
like-
imagined is this. They basically, it's like a bunch of ships kind of smacked together, but the biggest one, and it's only the butt end of this ship, is
Okay.
it's like if
think that's
the
called
the
the
butt,
aft.
if the ship is facing down and the butt is up in the air. So
Okay.
what it essentially does is, that usually in the back side of the ship there's like
Okay.
this like glass that basically wraps
Mhm.
around.
Yeah.
That's basically like your ceiling.
Oh, okay.
But they kind of like refurbished the whole thing so that the orientation of the floor is obviously oriented to how you guys get in the building and stuff like that. It's just the butt end of the ship is your ceiling now.
So there's like, is there like, hmm, okay. So there's the glass roofing on the top,
Mhm.
and then would like, so the butt sticking up, the doors that we came through, would that have been from the underside of the ship or from the top, the deck of the ship?
I guess it would be from the deck. Yeah.
Okay.
So the balcony side is like they cut a hole in the hole.
the keel or whatever.
Yeah.
Or either
Some of
side.
they left the room. Normally you have just like room next to each other. Well, some of these rooms are on top of each other. So there's like a staircase to some of the rooms.
Okay. All right. So we got kind of a picture of it. You were saying hammocks
Yeah.
are there?
That's what he's saying.
Just for the sake of flavor, you
Gotta
know
have
how
hammocks.
what?
Gotta have hammocks. Around like the fire pit area.
Is it like for the sake of humor? Can like one of the hammocks just, you know how like they had the 4-poster beds and then it has like the curtains that drape down on every side? It's just that, but it's just a hammock and it. Just
And then the other thing that's in the because like what I think of like the captain's area,
Mhm.
there's like a map. So you have like a fireplace, hammocks, a fireplace, and like a map on the side of the wall.
Yeah.
Somewhere that,
But the
like-
map's not like of any like land that it's like somewhere else.
Maybe it's not helpful at all, but it's interesting.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
A war room.
Yeah, and then instead of darts, it's like throwing knives on the. You have the fireplace on one end, and then hammocks kind of in the middle, and then like arcade area where you have like instead of darts, it's like
Uh-huh.
throwing knives,
Yeah,
daggers.
for sure. Okay. If you walk to the end, I know I kind of gave you a picture before, but I'm redacting that picture and giving you a new one.
Okay. Redacting.
Oh, here we go.
Ah,
That's crazy.
oh, here we go.
Where did you post it?
In the Discord chat.
It's a little bit hard to get to. I don't understand.
If you like scroll over your video window, there's like a top right, there's a show chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
So where we were was like at the very bottom of all this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But underneath it, yeah. Some of those.
when they talk about upper district versus lower district, the lower district obviously is in the bowl,
Mhm.
and then you have around the rim some mid class, where the rusting chain kind of resides, and then obviously anything that's floating is high district.
Upper class.
And the only way to get between them is like a bridge, basically.
Bridge, yeah, or various apparatuses.
Apparati.
Apparatus. I mean, they have gliders and stuff like that.
Blips.
Where, yeah. Would the where would like the like I guess guard tower or barracks or stuff be? Would that be at the top? Or would that be
I think it depends. They're usually around the perimeter of the rim.
okay?
It's like
Gotcha.
there's at least, let's go ahead and say there's 3 main towers that kind of does the governing of like the mid to lower districts. Okay.
Probably.
So, so when you guys first laid eyes on it, was like the that basically inside the bowl was like covered in this purple mist. Now it's like clear. With the infrastructure is running how it's supposed to, it seems whatever you did at least made a visible impact on the city. Okay.
Well,
Good.
Sometime later, not too long later, a tavern maid brings up your food, and more drinks. Let's see. And it's not
During this time,
Yeah, go ahead.
you know how like Michael has like his butler armor and he's got like a big sword on the back. Well, he changes into like takes off his armor and like actual butler outfit, you know?
It's just under his
Instead of a
butler
big-
armor.
Yeah, instead of a big sword, he has one of those feather wand thingies.
dusters, feather dusters.
Yes, and it's like on his back instead of a sword. He's going around and like cleaning everything up, like dusting
Wow.
everything.
I just Terrence is helping. He's creating gusts of wind to blow all the dust away with his druid powers.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, so during this kind of downtime, you're just cleaning as much as you can.
Yeah.
And really, you can just blow everything towards the balcony and blow it out.
Yeah, the sucker, thing will just take it down to the lower districts, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a fan for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And like I said, one of the tower maids brings your food and your drinks. And not too long after that, Barbie comes through the double doors. It's like, oh, already starting on cleaning the place up. Good to see. So, really, I know you're sort of renting the place, but change the place how you see fit for your needs. Upon speaking with Lucerne, it looks like this will be a sort of base of operations for you. I'm assuming you and Lucerne on the same page about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, with that said, you're not here for vacationing, so with any good base of operation, you'll need equipment, things to help out your company. Let's see. We have some crafters for the right price and the right resources, possibly the right job. They'd be more than willing to make stations for you. Based on what Lucerne has said, I believe an apothecary bench would be good. Especially for someone as skillful as Terrence here.
That sounds wonderful.
What's the name?
Of the bench, or
Oh, it's just the bench.
the apothecary bench. It's a apparently. I don't think there's not usually a name. Do you name every table that you have?
Well,
mean-
I thought it was like a place that we went.
No. I think he's saying that these are like add-ons that we could get to.
Yeah,
our
what I'm
room.
saying is, yeah, you can
I
upgrade
see.
your base of operations. And he like points over to one of the corners, says, I'm sure you've already seen the training rack. And it's just basically a bunch of training dummies. There's also like places to put your armor and weapons and stuff like that.
Well, that's cool.
That's where my
With
armor is.
that, basically it allows you to so my thought is for this is like, as you find things out in, doing jobs and people, they can potentially make upgrades to your place. So for instance, for the sake of the apothecary bench, it would grant Terrence or anybody that I guess tried like an advantage roll on crafting potions or poisons or whatever. For something like the training rack, it would be I think there was something about, and I haven't really looked into it, but it will basically help you like swap out weapon and armor during long rests with ease. So it's easier to do so.
Like if you have to attune to it.
No, it's more like if you have these upgrades at your base, it will basically give you bonuses to do stuff. And he mentions one more thing. It's on the table in that map room you were talking about. He mentions that someone will help with if they can find a cartographer. He thinks that it will be helpful for you guys to have a map of the area, either explored or unexplored. And basically the bonus to that would be like 2 plus 2 bonus to history checks or something, or some kind of check that deals with geography.
What? I was just thinking we should give our ship a name, and I realized we never named the Scum and Villainy ship that we did made.
So you give it a name.
What?
You should name it the.
I mean, it already has a name, the Rusty Chain, but but the Pint Boat part is a ship unto itself.
The Fancy. Just name it the Fancy.
The Fancy.
Can call it the Lightbringer.
Lightbringer.
Previously
Morning
known
Star.
as the Morning
The
Star.
Morning Star. Yeah.
Oh, the Morning Star. Oh, is that what it was? The actual name of it was.
But
should
it got
name it.
renamed.
We should name it the Unsinkable.
The-
Wow, it's
Yeah. Titanic.
Titanic. Unsinkable 2. The first one sunk.
I'll let you guys workshop that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Nice. But I mean, what would it take to get these attachments? Is it just money or jobs or?
Well, if there's something that you wish to have, just let me know and maybe I can find the right builder. But who knows? Maybe you'll be inspired by the world as you venture and explore.
I lost.
So
you
just
guys.
to be clear, we do not have these in our room, or they
The only
exist?
one that you have right now is the training rack.
Okay.
It would be kind of nice to have those stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe like a. Is there like a.
And there might be even be a situation where you use a downtime to look for something, right? Someone or whatever.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay.
So, I take him over to the table. That's the war room table, but not fully made yet.
Mhm.
And it's like, do you want to tell us more about this? And
Yes.
we'll put out the ring, and then we'll also maybe put out the dagger and amulet. Well, I'll put out the amulet. I don't have the dagger.
Oh, I mean, I could put it out.
Well,
If-
if I
Would
believe,
you like us to tell how he found it?
oh yeah, I guess that would be good information for him.
And I explain like how we found it after we freed the fan from the growth. It was just a body. These are the only things that were like kind of left besides the bones.
Uh-huh. He inspects the signet ring for a little bit and then the other items. And he considers your story and how you found the item. He it's like, I can't be 100% sure on this, but this ring appears to be the signet of the vultures. That said, it could just be a ring. But given the story, the situation, and how well armed this body you found, chances are they are working for the vultures, and I'm afraid to tell you that I may have placed you in a difficult situation.
Do we know
You know, I
the
think
background of the vultures?
You can
We
roll
heard of-
a history check, which would be knowledge.
group roll,
Okay.
or I'm at 0 knowledge. Is anyone else at higher?
-1.
I'm at 0.
Okay. Do you want to lead the
Sure.
roll, Mr.
Mr. Slave.
Mr. Knife in the Dark?
13. Hope.
9. Hope.
Wow.
15 with hope. But we don't get
I mean,
hope.
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's only me, right?
Depends if we passed or not.
Oh.
It's either if depending on the difficulty, it adds or me and Noah's rolls add or subtract one
Okay.
to it. But it's probably
Um,
moot.
I'd say you don't get much. You don't get specifics, but based off of how this the vultures are being presented, you can surmise that it is an organization.
Like okay, never mind.
And probably in the less than legal way of dealing with things.
Okay. That's what I want to know. Okay.
And let's see. Barnaby basically continues and says, "That said, I'm not very familiar with much of their dealings. Besides that, they are very powerful, and influential."
Influential. Are they
And
magic oriented?
not that I'm aware of. Though they are very well connected, and chances are they probably already know about you.
How?
Well,
Be remarkable.
Should
the what you did for the city is not a small event, and there's been some local talks about a group of individuals that was seen coming out of the central siphon.
That reminds me, we did have a little dust up with a Vance guy.
Sergeant Vance of the Tether Guards.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that would be inevitable.
I mean, he was gonna fine us for environmental damages.
Checks out.
It checks out.
Well, I think I may have gotten you deep in something that you may not want to be part of. But with that said, I do think that you have the heart of the people, if that means anything.
Me? Have the heart of the people? Oh. Just kind of turn around like, oh.
The raw beating heart of the people in my hand.
I'm just thinking like as a slave. Oh.
As a slave.
No.
We could like make a propaganda pamphlet about like how, you know,
No.
he was
Bitcoin.
just a slave and oh yeah, we gotta do that.
We gotta keep pushing.
So what's our next move? We got to watch out for these vultures and
Well,
the different type
yeah.
of vultures, the guards. What steps should we take to, I don't know, maintain influence and not succumb to threats?
True. Well, given the culture of Marrow Hollow, it depends on how you would like to approach things. Work in the background, in secrecy, mystery, or come out guns blazing, announcing your new power in town. All that to say is there's no easy road to the top.
Point out something. We've had a Lucian Moreau, Amaro,
Lucerne.
yeah,
Morrow.
Lucerne Moreau, Maro Hollow. Wasn't the monkey guy Maro?
Yeah.
The one guy's red cap.
Red cap, but he was
Red
yes,
cap.
also known as Moreau.
No, that's Lucerne.
Morrow. I'm just saying,
Tomorrow.
it's hard to keep. I'm sensing a pattern.
What would you say this pattern was?
Well, aren't we looking for like the bones of the dragon?
We're looking for the treasure, which was presumed where the bones of the dragon were.
Yes, you're looking
Right.
for the vault.
Yeah,
The vault.
I just think it's like something to do with the bones, dragon bones, and marrow. You know,
Yeah. Let's do some research.
So
You know,
what is your idea of like how are you going to spread influence, gain wealth and fame?
well,
Anyways.
the first thing we need to do is have a meeting with Lucian about what his plan is, because I'm guessing he's going to want to go on like expeditions to look around, right?
He's gone right now, so
Yeah.
do that whenever he gets back.
Okay.
Second thing, I was thinking we can make a Bitcoin stencil and then like spray paint it quickly on all the corners.
Well, we got to get with. Oh, we could almost use the vulture ring and use
It's
that
like a
as
signet.
yeah, and print that to every Bitcoin.
I feel like a secret society wouldn't like us just propagating their emblems that won't gain.
We could change it up. Have some blacksmith. I'm talking to a bunch of blacksmiths.
I hate to say it, but I still don't understand this currency thing. How is it different than a government minting their own coin? I mean, we're like, I don't
because
understand.
it's a part of the blockchain. Remember that I was telling you.
I remember us talking some nonsense. I don't remember it making any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're starting
unfortunately,
to understand it better.
all your knowledge is pretty bad between the three of you.
So we're trying to
We're getting
say
rich.
like one thing's a value and another thing isn't, because it's not on this chain and block system.
Exactly. And we have all the blockchain, but we just tell you if you own part of it and you just pay us money and then you own part of it.
So is there,
It's a scam.
that's what I'm getting at. Is this a scam or is it not? Is there an actual block? Is there a
There's
chain?
an actual block and chain.
Actual block and chain.
We have to make the blockchain.
The biggest one is outside your balcony.
But the whole idea, is that like it's only a scam if we scam you.
Look, this is
But
how
isn't
we-
that the
this is how
point
we
of it to
pull off.
scam?
This is how we pull it off. We
Okay.
could have enough influence. We gotta get our influence up. Once we do that, we get buddies with all the high class, and we convince them that the general whatever money is, you guys are in a high tier class. Do you really want to use the general population coins? Would that taint your fame and all that? And we present them with these like the new tier new class coins.
Is Barnaby still here?
I hope not.
He says, I believe Lucerne has made it back to town. Or the resting chain. I'll go see him and send them right up.
Oh, that was quick. That's very quick. He was out of town 1 second, and then he was in town the next.
Oh no, he was in town. Yeah, he's always been in town. He just kind of get his feelers out.
Yeah. Anyway, basically, you prey on the high society's mentality of being a higher tier class. You sell them on that.
Well, you know what I can appreciate is just if we're gonna go scams, let's go classic. let's go sell some bridges. Sell some public domain buildings.
Adopt the highway.
Exactly.
He's still here.
Okay. He
We're
leaves
just
for a
gonna turn into
second.
the guards.
He leaves for a second and he brings back Lucerne. Who,
Tobu.
by the way, might be the king of scams, but whatever. They call him Scam Likely.
Scam likely.
We just don't want to admit it because we don't want to think that we're being scammed.
Yeah.
Oh, we are. You're being scammed. I'm being scammed as a slave.
He goes, okay, so the double door swings open and here comes Lucerne strutting in with Barnaby kind of following behind. And the Lucerne finds the closest open table. There might have been something on it, and he pushes off, and he slaps down a piece of paper. Okay, so here's the deal. We need money.
Oh man.
And while you were down there messing around in some tube, I was doing the real work.
Okay.
I've spoke to my friends, acquaintances, non-friends, enemies. And I have picked out a select number of jobs that you could take to get us there quickly. Remember, money, fame, hand in hand. But doing these
Okay.
jobs will give us influence as well. So,
Just thinking about a way to get influence.
first off, and this is coming mostly from Barnaby, so I guess I will let him speak. Barnaby kind of chimed in. Okay, well, There is a criminal syndicate in the Deep Bowl that runs an illegal high stakes underground gladiator ring inside a hollowed out mechanical iron boiler called the Cauldron. So, the current champion is brutal and a cheater. He, by good information, is on the payroll of Sergeant Vance himself. That said, he's been throwing matches, and some of my more loyal customers have been losing a lot of money. Might be time for you three, who obviously can handle yourself, to bring a new blood, strength to this cauldron, and really show who may be the next champion, the next powerhouse. Don't worry, slaves are welcome too. Luciner's like, personally, I don't get myself involved in all that, fighting for sport, but it's money, it's influence, it's power, and it's a great way to get your name out there.
I raised my hand.
Moving on.
Okay.
There's a couple different things. There's a strike going on. If you're wanting to help the less unfortunate, maybe go help these poor souls as they're...
Wait. The less unfortunate.
No, the less than fortunate.
Okay. Okay.
But a good friend of mine, a blacksmith named Grom Oakshoulders, he is the leader of this strike, but it's on... We've heard from the tethered guards that they plan on moving in and putting a stop to these strikes with brutality. Not much
Saying that
wealth
we
in
could
it.
help. We could help the strikes or go against him. We could do
You
both.
help.
I think we can do either. Oh, never mind. Just help.
But I suppose if you wanted to go the other way, although that would be not very favorable to my friend. But it almost sounds like you've already made some enemies within the tethered guards.
Get us back in their good graces.
Well, maybe not. Maybe they're weird folk. So Grom group shoulders. Grom
Oak Shoulders.
Oak shoulders. Grom Oak shoulders.
Yeah. Grom Oak Shoulders Moreau. I'm kidding.
Oak shoulders is just the middle name.
Stop it.
And finally, I believe the some people are trying to keep this one hidden. But there's a small automated cargo skyship that has suffered a guidance malfunction. And someone needs to retrieve it.
I like that one. Wait, so they were trying to hide this one, but the illegal gambling ring that was free game. That
Well,
was-
the illegal gambling ring, most people know about it.
Okay, so it's just turned a blind eye to not official. No, I was wondering if we have difficulty finding it.
Oh no, you can just ask anybody downstairs.
Oh,
Well, so
Master, you're not having me join them, right? I'll be with you, right?
What good are you if you don't make me money?
But Sire here told us we have the heart of the people.
Yeah. Maybe today.
I can't fight.
Then nobody's asking you to.
Oh, okay.
you just have to come and watch.
Oh,
Support. Carry their swords and equipment. I don't know.
in the stands, right?
Oh, maybe be meat shield.
Yeah.
Shield.
With that, you
Wait, do we get all the information on the automated plane thing?
yeah. I mean, this is more like hooks. So if you really wanted to look for more information, just ask.
Okay.
And that's something I can just send over an information packet for.
Gotcha.
So at this time, you hear a thud on the balcony, like someone landed. And if you peer out into the balcony area, you see a small figure land, and you hear, "Hiya." Let's see. Where is it? Okay, here it goes. You say, "Hiya." The name's Pip, and what you see before you seems to be like a teenage goblin girl. And she had just retracted her makeshift wings. She said, and she goes, "Oh, before you say anything, I have a message, and I'm on quick business." And she flips open her little scroll, and goes, "To the Blackwater Trading Company, you have disrupted a highly expensive infrastructure investment in the lower siphons. However, our associates respect efficiency. You have proven capable. I would very much like a meeting in the Upper District, Glassworks, a week from today. Let's discuss exactly how much your corporate loyalty costs." And then signed, a friend from high above.
Oh, influence.
And she unscrolls. It's like, "Just between you and me, it's a real scary lady up on the rock. They paid me a full 3 silvers to get this message down to you. So, anyways, again, best carrier service in town. Remember the name Pip if you need me. She points to the guy in the back, which is Barnaby. He knows how to get a hold of me. And she like hops backward onto the rail and then opens up her wing contraption, jumps off.
Okay.
This is like in a game. We come back. It's just a bunch of quests.
It's just you have to deselect some of them so you can see through the icons.
Clear out all the notifications. Get out of here.
There are too many waypoints.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and end our session number 9 there. I will say the session without music is pretty terrible. I feel like I can't get into like a mood, right? So anyways, there's a couple things to think about. I wanted to keep it open world from this point on. If you can choose one before our next session, it would make the
Coliseum.
the session a little bit more tailored to what you actually want to do. But again, it's the cauldron. This last one won't happen until like a week from now. In game or whatever. There's also the strike, either putting down the strike or helping the strike.
Horde of the people.
And also a cargo skyship. To help retrieve it or potentially take it.
Can
Like,
we do all
the
three,
things on
or is this one of those? You
The
have
time
to choose
base.
one. Yeah,
Um,
time base. One only.
No, you can choose one, and then we'll see. It really depends on what you guys do with whatever quest you decide to pick up.
My goal in every TTRPG is just to become sky pirates.
Not land pirates.
No, not this time.
No. Sky pirates. No.
So-
We were actual sky pirates, or pirates in Jordan.